Hi, Round Lake families. I'm Jen Cooper Wells, Social Emotional Learning and Student Development Coordinator for the district. How are you guys doing? The amount of stress and strife and just unrest and uncertainty and the emotional roller coaster that I'm on, and I'm sure everybody else is on, it's overwhelming. And so I wanted to go through and just refresh you on some of the strategies that we've talked about in weeks past, just to bring together, we've got to focus on happiness. We need to bring joy. We need to bring exciting and bring that positivity into our brains. So, when was the last time you smiled? Like really, truthfully smiled? When was the last time that you were angry, frustrated, devastated? Okay, so let's go through and talk about this. So I want to encourage you to be kind to yourself. I want you to embrace, label, identify the emotions that you have as you experience them. But I also want to challenge you to be able to use strategies to help calm yourself down from those intense emotions. So a couple weeks ago, I talked about an emotional planner, and that's where you go through and you identify those activities that provide you with the most intense emotions. And those emotions can be positive or negative. But let's just say that they're negative ones. So that could be, I know that if I am on social media, my anxiety level and frustration level gets pretty intense. So how do I handle that? So one thing I've done is I've created an emotional planner. So I've listed out those activities that make me stressed, frustrated, angry. So for me, social media is one of those. Then I attach the emotions to it. Just like I was saying, anger, frustration, devastation, just heartbrokenness. And then strategies. So what are some strategies that I can use for the activity of social media to make it so that I can calm my emotions down and bring the intensity and to change my emotions from the anger and the frustration to more happiness? So two things. One, I limit the amount of time that I'm on social media, which again, if it's on my phone, it's crazy how many different times notifications will pop up. So I've actually turned off the notifications for all of my social media accounts. You'll live, people. I promise you. To me, that immediately took that anxiety and lessened it and decreased it super much. Then I went through and I was like, okay, if I know that social media and there's lots of negative things that were out there and people fighting and saying things and all of that, what can I do to help bring some positivity and happiness to it? So then I purposefully will find things where it's me enjoying life, or it's something that made me smile, whether it's videos of animals being cute with babies, whether it's a quote, whether it's a song. By putting that positivity out there and sharing a little joy and happiness from me to others, hopefully it puts smiles on their faces as well. So what I want you to do is I want you to give permission to yourself to feel those severe, intense emotions. Take the time to cry, scream, punch a pillow, call a friend, talk it out. Know that there are things you can do. You can write a journal, you can color, you can paint, you can do artistic outlets, you can write a song, you could listen to music. What I want you to do is I want you to find things that make you smile. Find things that make you happy and feel joy. And when you start having those intense emotions that are making you sad and frustrated, find something that's going to make you smile and try to do that to counter that negativity. Be kind to yourself. Know that this emotional roller coaster is called life, and it will happen. And things in society are going to impact everybody in a different way. Please be kind to yourself. You are doing the best that you can, but I want to challenge you to bring in joy, to bring in happiness, and to make sure that right before you go to bed, find one thing that you're grateful for. Because again, the more positivity that you put into your brain, the more you have better health and the more that you have a positive outlook on life. Have a great week.